Hi, this is Mr. V, and in this video we are going to look at rational and irrational numbers. So previously we've already looked at the group of numbers that we call the natural numbers, or the whole numbers, which include all of our counting numbers and the number 0. They're all of our whole numbers. And we've also looked at extending that into the negative numbers. So the whole collection of all of the positive numbers plus the negative numbers. And we call those the integers. Now we have another set of numbers, and they start working with our fractions, and we call them the rational numbers. Now rational numbers are any number that can be expressed as the fraction of two integers, or the ratio of two integers. So any of these numbers, whole numbers 0 or these integer numbers, are divided by another one. So for example, 3/4 is a rational number. The number 7/5 is a rational number. All of the whole numbers are rational numbers because, for example, the number 2 could be written as 2/1. So 2 is a whole number. And we also count all of the decimal numbers that could be written as a fraction. For example, 0.25 is just the decimal representation of the number 1/4, which obviously is a fraction. So all of the whole numbers, the integers, and any fraction is what we call a rational number. Irrational numbers are simply the numbers that are not rational. Okay, here this I part is simply prefix that means not. So these numbers are not rational. Now this is a pretty big group. They include numbers like, for example, pi, which is 3.14159, on and on and on. They include numbers like e, the natural number, or phi, the golden ratio. They also include numbers like a lot of your roots, as long as it's not a root of a perfect number, which ends up being a whole number. All the other roots are irrational. And what it comes down to is any decimal number that is simply a collection of random or seemingly random decimals that keeps going forever. So any decimal that keeps going forever, and never repeats. You'll notice in here we don't have any set of decimals that repeat. Okay, whereas over here, for example, 1/3 is the fraction 0.333333. You can see the 3's are repeating. In a decimal like this, there's no digits that ever repeat. Okay, 3.14159, pi has no repeating decimals. None of these do, and they're all called irrational numbers. So together, these are the irrational numbers, these are the rational numbers, and together we call these real numbers. And for now, that's the whole number system that we are going to be working with. So that is the difference between rational numbers, the ratio of two numbers, and irrational numbers, the numbers that are not rational.